All right. Uh, LDWMMAC. Okay, I want to go ahead and I really want to explain my live stream from last night. Getting a lot of messages. I woke up this morning. A lot of people are just saying, Coach, why you hating on Claressa? Coach, you and Genesis Green, y'all sound like y'all was over there hating and blah, 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 blah. We wasn't hating, okay? Okay, you guys, many of you were not here. Many of you weren't here early when everybody was pretty much happy about Carissa Shields doing MMA. But guys, I got to tell the truth. I got to keep it 100, okay? We were happy about it, but then she started talking like, hey, I'm going to, my resume is better than Amanda Nunes. And we sitting here, everybody like, what? Wait a minute. First of all, you're in a whole different sport. So how do you compare your resume with Amanda Nunes? Okay, so I said, okay, cool. If this what we want to do, if your resume is better than Amanda Nunes, okay, and then she was saying, and I got more belts than Amanda, and I fought in more weight classes. And I made the argument, I said, well, Amanda really doesn't have that opportunity because in the UFC, they don't have, she can't make 125 pounds. I said Amanda can make 135 and 145, and they don't have a 155. I'm pretty sure if there was a 155, she would do that. But she can't make that weight. There is no weight class. So we can't compare the resumes. But I said, if we want to go that route, Amanda Nunes fought more Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers, than Carissa has. I mean, you can't even compare the resumes. Because when you go to boxing, Carissa has one name on her resume who I really believe, gave Carissa the hardest fight of her life. And that's Hannah Gabriels. That's Hannah Gabriels. Hannah Gabriels went in there and really did some good work against Carissa Shields. And, Carissa Shields had to come back from adversity in that fight. But she won. And that's where I realized that I don't know if any other boxer on the planet going to beat Carissa Shields. That's boxing. But a lot of Carissa opponents in boxing, to me, they were fighters that they shouldn't even been in the ring with her in the first place. And I'm just being honest. Okay? Everybody was hyping up Christina Hammer. And I was saying, you know what? Carissa is going to beat the hell out of Christina Hammer. She's going to beat Christina Hammer up. She's going to beat her down. Okay? Oh, man, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know boxing. Chris ain't going to beat Christina Hammer. Christina Hammer got a jab, and she longer, and she going to use her ring. I had people coming to me saying this dumb stuff. Well, Carissa comes in, and she destroys Christina Hammer. So now, when I say Carissa Shields is going to beat the hell out of Savannah Marshall, man, you don't know boxing. Savannah beat Carissa in the amateurs. And I'm sitting here saying, do y'all know how long ago the amateurs was? It was a long time ago. Carissa Shields done involved, got gold medals, and I mean, her skill set in boxing is totally different than it was back in the amateurs. Carissa finna go in here and she finna beat the living hell out of Savannah Marshall. I said this. So we're gonna wait for that. We're gonna wait for that. Because this video isn't gonna age well. This video, I'm gonna come right back to it, and remember I made a prediction. Okay? I did the exact same thing. I made a prediction. I said, listen, okay, Carissa started talking about, yeah, my resume better than Amanda's, and Amanda not the baddest woman on the planet. One day I'm going to share the octagon with Amanda. Then she started saying in about 1 to 2 years that I'll be able to face Amanda Nunes. And we sitting here, all of us people who understand MMA, we sitting here shaking our head like, no, no, it's not, no, you're not going to be able to do that. Oh, man, stop telling Carissa what she can't do. Stop, it was you guys, a lot of you fans, y'all hyping her head up. Actually making her think that, hey, in 1 to 2 years, I can be able to go into an octagon and do MMA with the pound for pound best WMMA fighter in the business. And so my stance was, I don't understand why boxing fans have to come and they have to disrespect the discipline of MMA. That's all we were saying. Don't disrespect the discipline of MMA. Because there's levels to MMA. Okay? I said this last year. I said this 9 months ago, 8 months ago, 6 months ago. It's like I'm speaking to a dead horse. Okay, I'm a boxing fan, but I have to, I'm sitting here telling other boxing fans, no, she's not going to go in 3 to 4 years and beat Amanda Nunes. She's not going to do that. Okay, and then I'm saying, do y'all not think that Amanda Nunes in that time is going to get better? I mean, do y'all think Amanda Nunes is going to be at the same level? No. MMA is a function of time, okay? The more that you do, the more years you put in, the more that you get. So during that 4 year span, y'all think Amanda Nunes, her skills not going to evolve again? Of course they're going to evolve, because just what 5 6 years ago, Amanda Nunes, she could be taken down easy to the ground. Now not so much. Guess what? Because her takedown defense has evolved. This is the point that I'm trying to make. And I said, okay. I said, Claressa is going to have problems with these low-tier MMA fighters. Abigail Montez is considered a low-tier MMA fighter. She brand new. I mean, the girl is very, very green. However, I said in my pre-fight, I said, listen, if Abigail Montez is smart, she won't stand with Claressa Shields. Abigail Montez figured that out very early when Claressa cracked her with her right hand, and she almost put Abigail to sleep. The fight was close. See, I'm not even disputing that. It was a close fight. But Abigail Montez got smart. And here's what I want to say, okay? Abigail Montez was smarter in MMA than Claressa Shields. Abigail Montez had better octagon IQ than Claressa Shields. And that's to be expected, because Claressa Shields is a boxer. She's a boxer. Of course, Abigail Montez is going to have more octagon IQ and make better decisions, because she's been in the octagon longer than Claressa Shields has. Are you guys starting to get the picture? Okay? The fight, to me, was winnable for Claressa Shields. It's very winnable. And I said that in my pre-fight analysis. I said, listen, this fight is a fight that Claressa Shields can actually win. I've seen Abigail Montez. Her striking is not good. Okay? Her striking ain't good at all. The problem with Claressa Shields, she had a good game plan. She was jabbing well. Claressa was jabbing very, very well, and she was landing the right hands. She was cutting off the octagon well. She was walking this girl down. The problem, Claressa, what I had is that Claressa tried to box in the octagon, and it don't work. So then when she realized she had Abigail Montez hurt, she started trying to take Abigail Montez's head off. Big mistake. See, in MMA, a fighter can be hurt, okay? A fighter can be hurt, and that fighter can still be a live dog. A veteran MMA fighter, they know, okay? Like, wait a minute, I got this girl hurt, but, she's still moving. She's still able to back up. Wait a minute, she can take me down. A veteran fighter would have really paced themselves. Yeah, you got her hurt, but see, she's still a live dog. And only if you've been in there enough times, you can see that. Claressa hadn't been in there enough times. She couldn't see it. So Abigail Montez was able to get the fight to the ground. And we all knew, nobody was disputing that Claressa was going to be good off her back. Nobody. Okay, we all knew that. Okay, that was expected. We expected Claressa to have issues off of her back. But the thing is, Claressa was running around here saying, in 1 to 2 years, I'll be able to wrestle. She said that first. Then she said, in 3 to 4 years, I'm going to be sharing the octagon with Amanda Nunes. Well, I'm sorry. Takedown defense is something, it's a skill, man, that you got to work on for years and years and years. There's still fighters right now, y'all, that they can't stop a takedown. And they've been defending takedowns for damn near a decade. Some people 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. They can't defend a takedown. And we said that Claressa Shields is going to have these exact same problems. Look, when does really criticizing a person, analyzing them, not hating on her, just analyze, when is that a crime? Okay, why are we hating on the sister? We trying to tell the sister, look, people at Jackson Winklejohn Gym, they blowing your head up. They're not telling you the truth. They're not telling you the truth. Okay, they're not being 100% real with you. And I don't know, maybe some people in that gym have been real, but I feel like Claressa hadn't been doing a lot of the down, dirty work that you're supposed to do. You need to tell her, look, Amanda Nunes is no joke, Claressa. She's no joke. Okay? Don't be telling her, hey, you know what? Yeah, in about 3 to 4 year period, you can beat Claressa. When you got Holly Holm in the Jackson Winklejohn Gym, who been in MMA for over a decade and got knocked the fuck up by Amanda Nunes. Are you? We can't put 2 and 2 together. Number one, she was at the wrong gym, and I said this from the get-go. This gym, they're not going to prepare Claressa Shields. Now they will, and I said this. They will teach Claressa Shields how to throw some devastating kicks. I said that. I said, that's about it. And I noticed that Carissa's takedown defense and how she's defending takedowns, I noticed that that's a lot better. Like Claressa Shields has done a lot in a short time. Okay? And I'm not knocking that. I'm not saying she ain't done nothing. She's done a lot in a short time. She hit the wrong gym. Okay? And I told y'all, man, they going to get Claressa hurt. They going to get the sister hurt. See, y'all want to criticize people like me in Genesis. Are y'all going to criticize the job that Jackson Winklejohn? Okay, are you guys going to criticize them? Because I don't understand why the fuck you dudes coming for us. When Jackson Winklejohn, they were the ones that got her beat. Okay, she been training with them. I told y'all, all of y'all, for 12 months straight, I told y'all that this gym, they're only really worried about the name of Claressa Shields. They're worried about the name. They're not worried about, okay, is Claressa actually going to be successful? Okay? The indication should have told you, man, she almost got beat by Brittany Elkin. I think in 5 years, Claressa will be a damn good MMA fighter. I don't think she'll be able to beat Nunes. Folks, it's just, there's levels to this. There's a time investment that's required in this. And I think in 5 years, she won't be ready to beat Nunes. Will she beat other MMA fighters in 5 years? Absolutely. Absolutely. Claressa is a quick study. But there are things in jiu-jitsu you just don't pick up very fast. There are things in wrestling you can't pick up fast. You have to be in there doing. You have to be in there getting pinned. You have to be in there getting slammed. Okay, you have to be in there getting, choked out. I mean, MMA, fighting and training for MMA is difficult. Okay, it's very difficult. But you got to walk through the fire. You got to walk through a fire. And when Claressa was saying, I'm going to share the same octagon with Amanda Nunes in 3 to 4 years, and I'll be able to wrestle in 2 years, it was a slap in the face to everybody that been on that mat, to everybody that's been getting slammed, okay, to everybody that's been trying to defend takedowns, to everybody that's been taking years and years and years. The injuries that come with wrestling, the injuries that come with takedown defense, the injuries that come with jiu-jitsu. It was a slap in the face because she was sitting there saying, well, I'll be able to do this, or I'll be able to do jiu-jitsu in like 3 years. And, and Amanda Nunes even said, listen, this girl's stupid. Don't listen to her. Okay, you guys understand now where I was going, because I saw this happening months ago. I saw it happening. And this is what I was trying to explain. There's levels to this. Now, credit to the PFL. They gave Claressa a winnable opponent. This is a fight Claressa was winning this fight, in my opinion. No, I think it was 1 round to 1 round, okay? With the third round being a deciding round. Okay, it was 1 round to 1 round, in my opinion. It was a winnable fight. And Claressa was winning the third round until Montez got the fight to the ground. Claressa was winning the third round. She was ahead. So, is the possibility of her being a great fighter there? Absolutely. But I don't know if she's going to get there because, number one, she in the wrong gym. Number two, she didn't have respect for the arts. Okay? She didn't have respect for the arts. Wrestling is something not common to her. Okay? The positions of wrestling, they're not comfortable to her. She's got to learn. She's got to feel. And in wrestling, a lot of times, yeah, you can work on a position over and over and over. But now you have to get into the point, the next level, where you have to feel those positions and you have to be able to react accordingly. Claressa Shields don't know how to react accordingly when in a wrestling position. Okay? Had Claressa Shields even fought to get underhooks, had she even fought to get those underhooks, this would have turned the fight around. If she fought Abigail Montez again in another year, Claressa Shields would beat her. Okay? You guys want to know why I think that? Because her and Abigail Montez, they're at the same level, MMA-wise. Abigail Montez is green, very green. It's just that Abigail, to me, has done more MMA, but still they have the same level. Claressa Shields been in combat. She's been in combat sports maybe 5 years more than Abigail Montez. Okay, this is the reason. If they fought again in another year, I think Claressa Shields will win, because what is Claressa going to learn? She's going to learn, don't try to go for the knockout punch like you would in boxing. That don't work in the octagon. Claressa learned that. She learned it. And I think Claressa's going to take that, and she's going to go and utilize that and not make that mistake again. Number two, Claressa Shields got to understand how to fight off the cage. She got to understand that the underhook is your king. The underhook is your friend, okay? If you can get an underhook, you damn near got control. Claressa with that big, strong body. Montez was struggling with Claressa Shields. Claressa is strong. This is a strong girl. Y'all don't realize how strong Claressa is. She's very strong. If Claressa could have even got in any of those positions, got an underhook, Abigail Montez would have been fooled. Okay, that's a food for thought. Nobody's hating on Claressa Shields. We just told the truth. I mean, we told the damn truth, okay? We told the uncompromised truth. Claressa Shields in MMA, okay, we need to keep Amanda Nunes out of y'all mouth. You boxing fans. The name Nunes need to go. The name Amanda Nunes shouldn't even be in your vocabulary, okay? Concentrate on the people here. And as this fight was approaching, I kept saying, I feel like that the boxing fans and even Claressa Shields, they're kind of dismissing Abigail Montez. They're almost dismissing her. PFL dismissed her completely. And I'm going to do a separate video about that. Because this video is getting too long. I'll do a separate video about Abigail Montez. Okay, guys, I'm done.